What's up, guys? This is Bobby Douglas, and this is just the second half of the Duke-Miami game where we're taking a look at Tre Jones. Before we get into the second half, though, I do want to say I just released a top 60 big board on my Twitter account. The Twitter handle is at Bobby Douglas, at Bobby Douglas 21. I will link it in the description below, and if you have any comments, criticisms, affirmations, I guess, please feel free. I love any and all draft conversations, so please feel free to check that out and let me know what you guys think. If you have any disagreements or agreements, that would be awesome. So with that, let's get right back into the game where Tre Jones is helping Duke just eviscerate Miami and Cameron Indoor. So let's get right into it. We got the ESPN 1/3 graphic right out of the box. That's awesome. Tre Jones is in the weak side corner again. He's number 3 in white. Good job using that. That was really good job for him attacking the closeout and just getting to the rim. I don't really see a whole lot of game-breaking quickness with him on either end. It's just more craftiness. He's a pretty decent horizontal athlete, I will say. It's just I don't really see the I think he has above-average quickness, but not special quickness. And we'll see him makes that first free throw. Again, another thing to say about the shot, too, I said a lot about the shot in the first half. He was a 77% free throw shooter this season at Duke. So, again, anything over 72, 73, I would say, is kind of my cutoff for having hope in a prospect's jump shot. And so Tre Jones falls above that Mendoza line, if you will. And so, there is hope for him. Again, I'm just not super convinced. And obviously, if he does get a shot, I'm not really sure if his physical limitations warrant a first-round pick. Anyway, so that's just a little bit on that. So we got Vernon Carey on the rebound if he can control it. That's interesting. Let's see what he does here. Good feed. Another good one. That could be a hockey assist. Vernon Carey working down low. Got the foul, and I will skip these free throws. So again, right now it's just Tre Jones and Jordan Goldwire just going. Almost got a steal there if you're Jones. He averaged around, I think, 1.8 steals a game. So again, that's a pretty impressive mark. In this game, he had 1. He does maybe get a little bit over-aggressive on the perimeter because he has been getting beaten a lot off the dribble by Chris Likes, a little bit too often for my liking, but again, Likes is a very quick player. Again, right there, he just totally dusted Cassius Stanley. I think they got a foul. Let's see what he does here. Good job on the pick and pop situation. Leads to an easy layup. If I had a word to describe Tre Jones, I think overall it would be savvy. He just is a guy who knows where he needs to be on the court, is Chris Paul-like in his just knowing his way, knowing how to take advantage of certain situations, I think. Very intelligent situationally. And so I think he's a very savvy player. He's a guy who won't miss a beat mentally going into the NBA in terms of what's happening on the court. And so those rookies, especially in this class, I think those rookies are insanely valuable. I've talked about that a lot. I value basketball IQ and experience a whole lot. We've seen it with Desmond Bane. We saw it with Xavier Tillman, Mamadi Diakite, and now Tre Jones. I think I can add that. I could add him to the list as well. Good job forcing him baseline right there. Again, really good job just staying in front. Again, he got beat right on the hesitation leading into a pull-up jump shot for Likes, but he was flying around the court. He was saying stride for stride, and in his defensive stance, just on that last play, Likes beat him. But overall, that was a pretty good defensive sequence for Tre Jones right there. Again, now Jordan Goldwire's on him, and that's just, you can't really guard that. So again, Chris Likes is just one of those guys who's just, he's going to get his buckets. And again, he's super quick, just wired to score. You got Duke ball here. Ooh, you had him just a little bit late there on the pass, I think. You didn't see the second guy coming to collapse on Vernon Carey. Ultimately let him do a basket, but good job getting that rebound. Let's see what he does. So he's got a 5-on-4 right now. That's a real... Ooh, he had the vision right there, just didn't really have the touch. So again, this is the play. So again, he's with him stride for stride, and then Lice is going to... It's a nice little spin. That's a tough play. That's a tough play to defend for anybody. But I thought Jones did a really good job just sticking with him for the 99% of that play. Good job contesting that. Getting around that screen and contesting from Likes' left side. Right there. And now he's using the ball screen. Good job. Let's see what he does here. That's just a veteran finish right there. Hesitation in the ball screen. Used his body to cut off Likes, who was coming at him from behind. And ultimately a nice little ball fake to get the big man up in the air, up and under. Easy 2 points for Tre Jones right there. And again, that's why I think one word to describe him, just savvy. Tre Jones with a tough pull-up. And again, he does have limited vertical athleticism, so that's another thing. So it's one thing to make the shot when you're open, but it's another thing to get your shot off when you're being contested. That's another issue I have with Jones. Just the limited athleticism vertically, I think, will hurt him in the NBA. He's going to... And again, he is starting to evolve in that regard. You know, you see him using a lot of ball fakes, using a lot of snake dribbles and weaving in and out of ball screens to just try and get a little bit of daylight to hit his shots. And, you know, that's a good thing. I think he needs to really improve on that a lot more just to get his shots off without them being altered. I believe Tre is... No, he's still in. Never mind. You got a while before he's out. Ooh, that's just it's a very nice play from Chris Likes. So this is a screen. Let's see what he does here. He averages around 6 assists a game. This game, he's shown a pretty limited vision in the pick and roll. Again, he's really just kind of looking for the pick and pop or the pick and roll and then pass to the strong side wing for a nice kick out. And again, I do think this game isn't a great example of his overall vision. I do think he's a pretty solid passer on that front. But again, he has missed a few rolls that I think he had. Does here again, looking over his shoulder for screens, staying with him, just kind of ball hawking. Like, look at how far his man is away from him right there. He's just kind of looking for he's almost trying to bait Miami into making a pass that he can pick off. Ooh, running carry. That time again, he tried to go for that little uh, reach and steal. I don't think he got the foul call there. I think that was on a post defender. But I think that was Joey Baker for 3. Yeah. Again, it looks like Duke's playing without Wendell Moore in this game, who is a on and off starter for this team. That time he has to get over. Good job getting over that screen and cutting off that corner pass to Chris Legs for a 3. That was a really good job from Tre Jones. He sniffed that out from a mile away. He totally just cheated up and cut off that sideline at a way better angle, leading to just nothing really going on for Miami on that play because of Tre Jones. He blew that up. Frank Care, I think he drew the foul there, so I'll skip these free throws. Can we get rid of this 1/3 graphic, please? So again, Tre Jones in his grill. Here we go. Nice UCLA cut. That time, that's a really high level feed. Again, it looked like he was caught in between shooting it from mid range and then kicking it out to the corner. Ultimately went to the corner for an open 3. That's a good pass. Maybe would have liked to see him shoot it though. I think that would have been a higher percentage play. But again, he showed nice vision there. Not doubting that. So here's Jones again on the ball. Defensively, let's see what he got. What he's going to do here. We got a foul here. Skip this. Good job cutting off the point guard entry from Jones right there. Got a trip, it looks like. So we'll see what happens here. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Oh, 20. Never mind. There was a foul. That time did a decent job getting back and contesting. You're going to attack the rim right here. Tough shot. Again, he needs to do more of that in the NBA, I think. And again, you could see right there, he had to work really hard just to get that above his defender. And so I think that'll become more of an issue for him as he enters the NBA with a lot more athleticism and length. But again, that's why he needs to start developing floaters. I think that would help him a lot in his development. And so we haven't really seen a whole lot of that from him this is time in Duke, but I think he would be wise to start working on that a little bit more because those pull-up jump shots, even when they do go in, they're not really efficient and they're not likely to be gotten off without a hitch, I would say. Little screen-to-screen reaction. Jones on the curl. Let's see what he does here. Good play. He sold that well. That was pretty much a designed play for Jones on the curl right there. Sets a screen. That guy goes through. Vernon Carey set a pin down, and Jones curled it hard and got the layup off of it. Got a timeout here, and I think we got a little bit more time before he goes out. He goes out, I think, at the under 8. I want to say. Oh, wait, no, never mind. He's out right here. So I will skip ahead to hour and 2 seconds is when he comes back in. We're going to get an ad. I want to click it before. And we got an ad, yeah. But yeah, I think there are a lot of things to like about Tre Jones. It's just really, a matter of just can he get his shot off? Can it be more consistent when he does get it off? And then how can his athleticism hold up? Whoops, I went way too far here. I'll skip it. There we go. So yeah, Jones is back in right here. Under 8, media timeout. And then he's in for about 2 minutes, and then he's out for the rest of the game. As Duke is just obliterating Miami right now. Good job feeling that pin down. Right there. He's really good at using his arms to he's really good at using his arms to feel out screens and know when they're coming. That time he just got crossed up. We got Duke ball there. Jones on legs again. That time did a good job staying with him. Forced legs to go up in the air, make a forced pass. Looks like we got free throws here. I'll skip these. We've got another one on the way. Let's play it through. I don't know why they do this now. Looked like he made a good pass. I don't know, because ESPN decides to show a full screen image of Rodney Miller during the game. Got more free throws here. Right there, a good job stunting and getting back, and ultimately he's going to go on the break. Probably could have drawn a foul there. Ooh, that would have been very cool. Still a good play. But again, right there, you saw what the stunt did for him right there. So he stunted, and then it ultimately led to a kick out, I think, and then ultimately a loose ball where Jones got it and started running with it, leading to a Cassius Stanley alley-oop. It's like a horns. UCLA cut for Jones. See, that's what I want him to do more of right there. Missed that shot, but I want him to weigh his options a little bit more instead of just quickly passing it without thinking about his options to score. That time he did a really good job with the hang dribble and the hesitation a little bit. Ooh, that's a really good steal from Jones. Let's see how he finishes here. That's a very nice play. He read that from across the court. He knew that was coming. Picked it off cleanly. Walked the tightrope, and then he finished at the other end with his left. Good play from Tre. And again, he's always watching. He is a major ball hawk. He'll get a lot of these interceptions on passes that you don't even think he would be there. He'll just come out of nowhere and steal them. That's another attribute of Tre Jones' game. And with that, that's actually the end of the video. He's out for the rest of the game here. So I'll pause it here, and I'll wrap it up right now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Tre Jones is certainly an intriguing prospect, and it'll be fun to watch his development as he proceeds in his NBA career. So with that, thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we will see you tomorrow for another breakdown. Thanks.